Good afternoon, Girl Scouts of Suffolk County. My name is Amanda, and I'm a program specialist for Girl Scouts. So today, I'm going to walk you through some of the steps you need to do in order to earn the Daisy Outdoor Maker Badge. So we are going to be completing most of the steps you need in order to earn it. We're going to be doing different things such as making homemade sidewalk paint, creating watercolor paintings of what you see outdoors, and also we're going to be making our own maracas that you can make your own music with. But the one thing that you will have to do on your own at home in order to earn this badge is to make a drawing of yourself doing something to help the environment. So an example could be of you picking up litter, or maybe not picking wildflowers that you see so that other people can see and enjoy them. And then once you're done making that drawing, you're going to show someone in your home, such as your mom, dad, brother, or sister. All right, how does that sound? All right, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to show you how to do is to make homemade sidewalk paint chalk. All right, so I'm going to go outside and show you what it looks like at the end. So we have a flower, we have a butterfly, and we have another flower. My driveway is a little wet, so it was washed off a little bit, but that just shows that you can easily wash this chalk. All right, so who's ready to make some sidewalk chalk? I know I am. All right, so here are the materials you'll need. So we have cornstarch, a liquid measuring cup, dry measuring cup, a mixing bowl, a fork, food coloring of different colors, a muffin tin or little plastic bowls to separate your paint, and paintbrushes. And you'll also need water as well. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your liquid measuring cup and you're going to put a cup of water in here. So I have my sink right here. I'm going to fill it up. Okay, so I'm going to pour that cup of water into my bowl. Okay, so then you're going to take your dry measuring cup and you're going to put a cup of cornstarch in this cup. Can get a little messy, so make sure you clean up after yourself. I'm going to take this knife and level it off a little bit. Okay. So then you're going to take your cup of cornstarch and pour it in with the bowl of water. All right. Now you're going to take your fork and you're going to mix it together. Make sure that it gets really smooth and there's no clumps of cornstarch anymore. Okay, so now it's pretty runny and liquidy, and that's how it should be. So I'm going to take my 3 plastic bowls, and I'm going to evenly pour the liquid into the bowls. Or if you have a cupcake tin, you can also evenly put it in the cupcake bowls. Okay, so the reason why I separated the liquid is so that I can put different colors in each one. So I'm gonna open my food coloring, and the first color I'm gonna pick is green. Okay, so I'm gonna put about 4 or 5 drops. in each bowl. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna take my fork and I'm gonna mix, mix, mix. And now that should make green sidewalk paint. Okay, the next color I'm going to use is purple. So I'm going to do 4 or 5 drops again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm going to mix this one with my fork. All right. And the last color I'm going to do is red. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now I'm going to mix that one with my fork. Oh, you know what? It's actually yellow. All right. So now these are my 3 colors that I'm going to be using to paint. All right, are you ready to go outside and try out the paint? Let's go. All right, so let's try out the new paint that we just made. So we have the purple, yellow, and green paint. Okay, so you're going to take your paintbrush and you're going to dip it in and start painting. So I'm going to start with the purple. Okay, and I'm going to make a heart. Do you see my heart? It's coming out pretty good. Okay. Now I'm going to make a flower. So I'm going to take some green and I'll make a green stem. Take yellow for the middle of the flower. And do some petals. Alright, so here's my heart and my flower. So it's gonna dry and it's gonna come out looking like actual chalk. Alright, so I'm sure you girls know that pretty paintings and pictures are types of art. But did you know that music and dance are also types of art? So today we're going to be making our own maracas that you can make music with. And here's how mine came out. See? It came out really cool. And you can shake it and make music. So these are the materials you're going to need for the maraca. So you're going to need 2 paper or styrofoam cups, colored duct tape or hot glue, paint or markers in different colors. I have Sharpie markers, Elmer's glue, things to decorate your maracas such as sequins, rhinestones, pom-poms, stickers, whatever you want to do to make it pretty. A cup or a bowl of uncooked rice, beans, or uncooked popcorn kernels, and a pair of scissors if you're using duct tape. Right? So the first step you're going to take to make the maraca is you're going to take your first styrofoam or paper cup, and you're going to take your cup of uncooked rice, beans, popcorn kernels, whatever you could find, and pour it into the first cup. Okay? And then you're going to take your second paper cup and put it right on the top. Okay, so it should look like this. All right, so I'm going to take duct tape and tape it all around the 2 cups. Make sure there's no opening, or else the rice, the beans, or the popcorn kernels can come out. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut it. Right? So now your 2 cups should be together, and this should be what makes the maraca sound. All right, so now that we created the sound for the maraca, now we are going to do the fun part and decorate it. So like I said, you can use a bunch of different things to decorate your maraca and make it as unique as you are. So you can use acrylic paints and paint the outside of the cups, or you can use colored markers and draw on them, or you can glue sequins or pom-pom balls or stickers. You could do whatever you would like and make it as colorful as you want, okay? So like I said, this is how mine came at the end. I just drew a whole bunch of different shapes with different colored markers, and I glued different sequins to it. So once you're done making your maraca, as part of the badge, you're gonna go outside and you're gonna make your own music and dance. So first, you're gonna try doing a slow beat with your maraca, and then create a slow dance that goes with that slow beat. And then you're gonna try to do a fast beat like this, and then you're gonna try to make a fast dance that goes with the beat. All right? Do you think you're up for the challenge? So the next thing I'm gonna show you how to do is a really pretty watercolor painting that you can make 3D with salt, all right? So here's how mine came out. It's leaking a little bit, but you can tell that the salt makes the picture 3D, which I thought was really cool. So for the materials for this, you're gonna need an aluminum pan or a container to put your picture in and get rid of the excess salt, a piece of cardstock paper, a bottle of Elmer's glue, a cup of table salt, a cup of water to put your paintbrush in, watercolor paints or liquid watercolors, and a watercolor paintbrush. So you're actually going to take all these materials outside because you're going to be doing your painting outside. So for this badge, you are going to go in your backyard and look around and just observe what you see in your backyard. So, you know, if you see the grass, or if you see trees or flowers or certain animals like birds or squirrels or butterflies, anything you could think of, you're gonna write these things down and remember what you saw, okay? All right, so once you looked around in your backyard and you drew or wrote what you saw, you are going to include those things in your painting, all right? So the first step to this painting is you're going to take your cardstock paper and put it in your pan, right? Then you're going to take your Elmer's glue and you are going to actually draw what you saw in your backyard with the glue, okay? So I'm going to draw the grass first because I saw grass in my backyard. So I'm going to draw grass. Okay. And I also saw a flower. So I'm going to draw a flower with my glue. It's a little cloudy outside and it's about to rain, so I'm going to draw a cloud. And I'm also going to draw the sun because the sun is out a little bit. And I also saw a butterfly. Okay. All right, so this is what my glue outline looks like so far. Okay. So the next step is you're going to take your cup of salt, I have extra just in case, and you're going to dump it all over the glue until all the glue is covered. And don't worry about making a mess because it is in a tray. So I'm gonna get more glue, salt. Right, so it should be really covered. And then you're gonna shake it, all the rest of the salt out in the pan. Okay, so this is what it should look like. So next, you are going to take your watercolor and your paintbrush and your water cup as well, and you're gonna start painting your creation. So I'm gonna take the green paint, and I'm actually going to just paint over the salt. And it's like magic because it actually starts to spread out on its own in the salt. And you're just gonna continue painting all of the objects that you made with your salt and glue, right? So if you just dab the salt a little bit, you actually can tell that it spreads on its own a little bit, which is really cool. So I'm painting my butterfly purple. Okay. And then I'm gonna do a blue cloud. All right, and this is how my raised salt and watercolor painting came out. It is leaking a little bit, so I advise to put it outside to dry for a little bit before you touch it. All right, so I hope that you enjoyed and that you have really beautiful paintings. All right, and that's all the activities I was gonna show you girls today. So I hope that I was able to help you finish a lot of the steps to do the Daisy Outdoor Maker Badge. And like I said, the only other step you have to do on your own is to make a drawing of yourself helping the environment, such as picking up litter. And once you finish those steps, you can actually order your badge using the link that's attached to this video. So I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and keep a lookout on our Facebook for any more virtual programs we have. All right, have a good one, guys.